Play.
So the two-time former world junior champions nearest to us, Chen and Jia Yifan. Against the more experienced Zhang Yenar and Li So-hee. Well, the Koreans may be more experienced, and especially this lady, Chang because of course she won a silver medal at the World Championships in Guangzhou, playing with Hae-won. Lost out to Wang Xiao Li and Yu Young in that final.
Play.
Yeah, and I had a little chat to some that were close to the Korean players, and they said that Chang in this combination here and Kyung in the other Korean combination, they'd sort of reached a place where they've sort of been content with the young players. In the beginning, when you start playing with a new partner, there's a number of things that you need to learn on the tour and so on, and eventually you see the youngsters come of age, and you sort of feel that, okay, now they have a really good level and they're very supportive right now, and that's been a big part of getting them good results lately.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Well, she's a very expressive, exuberant player, is Chen.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual for the Chinese badminton players, isn't it?
It is, but I hope that's the way that we're going, and I love to watch her play, because, I mean, you can see how she feels on court. That's not the same as I feel that every player should be like this, but if you naturally are this way, then you shouldn't change yourself. And
yeah,
I've seen a number of questions or articles in Denmark regarding this, where they feel that maybe it's a little bit too much. I mean, come on, now for many years we've asked for a little bit more expression from especially Chinese players, and when we finally got it, then we think it's too much.
Yes.
I don't get it. I think it's fantastic for badminton.
Yeah.
Play.
The idea from Jia Yifan.
3-all.
Execution not to match.
I think Ko Sung-kyun is filling in as coach of the Korean team together with Park Tae-sung in this match.
I thought that. Gone long.
4-3.
There was a glimpse of him.
Service over. 4-all. Service over. 5-4. Service over. 5-all. Service over. 6-all.
And again, we can see that it's definitely two ladies doubles that want to create points. It's not like they're content in lifting on the serve as we saw a number of years ago. So I guess the importance of the match means that just got to feel each other out a little bit, see where the opponents are today.
Half a chance, and Cheng will storm forward and take it.
Yeah. There was a couple of high lifts there from the Chinese pair towards towards Lee So-hee, and that's a signal that they say, hey, come on, you can smash. We have the defense to cope with it.
Oh, flick serve is long.
Service over.
Yeah, and that's if I think back to the first semi-final of the day in the women's doubles, that immediately causes psychological problems, doesn't it? Because the Danes immediately sort of thought, well, how are we going to break down the... we're trying to attack, but we're not penetrating.
Yes.
So if the Chinese pair are doing that to the Koreans now, that's going to have the same psychological effect, isn't it? Good rally.
That's wide. It was so high that it was caught by the drift, but the Koreans chose to play on.
Well, this has got to be the longest rally of the match so far, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice change of pace. Yeah, it's Chen once again who makes the difference at the front of the court. Once again, the little punch fist in the air to celebrate her success.
9-7.
Yeah, apparently like that.
Thank you. Please.
I thought it was longer than that, actually. It felt longer than that, didn't it? 54 shots.
I think it's because we've had some very short rallies.
Yes, possibly.
And this felt really long. And of course, if you really don't penetrate in your attack, you have to try something else, explore other opportunities. And this time they were a little bit more patient.
7.
And also gave the Chinese pair an opportunity to attack from the backcourt if they wanted to. Because, I mean, the Koreans, they have quite a good defense themselves.
Yeah.
10, 7.
To me, it seems like, I mean, skill-wise, they're very much alike in my opinion. But it seems the two Chinese players, they've got a sharper read on when the opportunity occurs.
Yes.
Good smash there from Chang.
Service over. 8, 10.
Clever on the outer side of the left-handed Jia Yifang.
Oh, lucky net ball. Shuttle got deflected. Difficult control there for the lift.
11, 8. Interval.
So a 3-point advantage for the Chinese youngsters. 11 minutes into the match. Finals this year for this Chinese combination. It's won the Superseries though, but that was you're right, Steve. That is Go Sun Kyung with the blue tracksuit top.
I noticed that Pan Li, she had some very distinct remarks to the Chinese players.
Hashtag Badminton Dubai. All the news, keeping you right up to date with what's
11,
happening from
8.
the Super Series finals.
Play.
Hands long.
12, 8.
When you say some very specific things to say that Pan Li was talking about, do you think that's possibly something different to, I mean, obviously we don't understand Mandarin, so, but I mean, if I was coaching them right now, I'd be pretty pleased with how they'd started.
Yeah, I think it must be something where they have a certain read from the previous matches,
9,
and they forgot it a little bit. Sometimes it takes a while before you remember, oh yeah, that is the way we have to play against these two. That's the way we have to place the smashes and so on.
Service over. 13, 9.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I told you.
And we've discussed this about being able to function in the non-preferred role in women's doubles, and where you have your preferred area. But I feel that Chen is
14,
one of the more how can I put it? She doesn't have a clear preferred role. She's really good at the net, but she's also good from the backcourt, as we can see here. So I'm not sure there's any player right now that matches her in that combination of skills on the front court and on the backcourt.
Oh, that's well finished off. Reverse slice on that final shot from Zhang Ye-na.
10, 14.
Well, I agree with you about Chen Qingqing's all-court ability. Yes, the fact that she's won 7 World Junior Championship medals, 5 of them gold, I think was a clear indication that she was going to be something very special indeed.
And I think I remember you've said, Jill, that she won them on 4 different occasions.
Yes, 4 different years.
And I mean, if we have a player who's won consistently as a junior 4 years in a row, then we have to have big expectations for that player.
Yeah.
We can also see how quickly she's made it to the top of both women's and mixed doubles. I still think we can find players that are even better than her from the back court, respective the front court, but she's very, very high on the list on both areas of the court, in my opinion.
Yes, well, of course, she won a Superseries title earlier this year, playing with Bao Yi-sin in Australia, didn't she? And then she was entered into a couple of events with the now retired Chang. So it's obviously, they rate her very highly, and they think that she's going to be, well, she's already a star in my book.
She is. Yeah, we saw her play with Chang Yuan-ting during the Uber Cup in Kunshan, and they were absolutely dominant. So I don't think people have to worry about the state of Chinese women's doubles.
Duel 16.
I think some strapping's coming loose from the leg of Jia Yifan. Yes, she's just ripped off some strapping. And there it is on her racket bag.
Yeah, she's got strappings on her ankles as well, as far as I can see. Yeah, they're just above the socks.
Both Achilles protected there.
Fantastic how she jumps to her backhand side, Chen. Like we see a number of the players in men's doubles, we haven't seen a lot of girls do it. And in my opinion, that's mainly due to the differences in technique of the women's doubles players. But Chen, she has the technique that allows her to make these jumps sideways and jump smashes as well. Very similar to the technique of Akane Yamaguchi in the singles.
Service over. 17-14.
Yeah, that's one of those, you know, opportunities that you were alluding to earlier, Steen, that any half opportunity, the Chinese pair seem to pounce on them.
Yeah.
Wasn't a very good serve.
No,
Was it? Got away with that.
Yeah, that's well played by the Koreans. And they're, in my opinion, much more dangerous with Chang from the back court. Not necessarily because that's their preferred position, but because Chang smashes have a more dangerous angle towards the Chinese players. We see it sometimes with the men's doubles of Mathias Bo and Carsten Mogensen, where clearly Bo is the preferred front court player, but sometimes he's just more efficient from the back court because of his ankle.
That's incredible. Turning her defensive play into attack.
So it's over.
Chen.
18-15.
Look at that crouch defence. That was the one that turned the whole momentum of the rally.
Yeah.
3-point advantage and 3 points from this opening game.
One of the things that there are with her technique is that she doesn't need a whole lot of arm swing to generate power.
Service over.
Is that because of a loose grip or...
18.
Great technique as well. Loose grip, great technique. How she takes the racket up. If it's an overhead shot, the elbow goes up in front of the body, where you see a number of players take it up outside the body or even behind the body.
Interesting. I haven't really looked at that.
Chang. Play.
Look at the way she moved forward there. And then turn that racket head at the last moment to play it deep
19,
into the
16.
back corner. Look at that.
Oh, it's
Whoosh,
long.
missed it. Her reaction.
Service
afterwards.
over.
Shares her
17,
happiness, shares
19.
her disappointment with us.
You almost, you don't need to see the rally, because you can just look at Chen after the rally and you can tell what's happened.
Yeah. Mistake.
And if it's also, to elaborate a little bit more on the technical
19.
differences, Jia Yifan, when she's smashing, she's taking her racket back a bit before she hits the forward movement, which make it seem like a long movement, whereas I think Chen is doing more like one sort of flow movement, doing the backswing and the front swing. Not there.
Oh, it's just wide. Yeah. Taken with the drift. And it brings up 2 game point opportunities for the Chinese youngsters. Chen and Jia Yifan. Well finished off from Lee So-hee.
Service over. 19, 20.
She's a 2-time world junior champion as well with Chen. The development program of World Badminton obviously working well. So can they save a second game point and send it to extra points? The answer is yes, they can. 20 all.
20 all.
Extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. Yeah, that was a lovely interception from Chang Na, wasn't it? On the third shot. Good serve.
Service over. 21-20.
Third game point opportunity. The exuberance of youth. Yeah, well saved.
Service over. 21 all.
What?
Number 4.
21.
The challenge.
Oh, the challenge that.
Yeah. And I think the linesman
Yeah,
got them
challengers
affected
fall
by the
out.
Korean cheers there. Because he looked really indecisive. I think it's actually might be in.
Oh, the first challenge of this women's doubles semi-final. There it is, in, if it has caught the line. Opening game to the Chinese. And indeed it has. Opening game. Two Chinese players embrace as if they've won the match. You've got to win another game yet.
Won by Chen, Chen, Jia Ifan, 23-21.
23-21, confirms the umpire. 27 minutes from that thrilling opening game.
这是一个带一个插球就放网，然后你到这边顺风，有机会防守逼前一个先，不要站住了，站住了他迎上来很快，迎前了以后先去挡，先挡他。这边要强攻啊，因为我们都防不住在那边。你前面吊得很轻，他攻不起来。再一个，我们就这样一直点吊，而且第三拍这边就多抢到，而且第三拍起球太多，第三拍逼前一点先。所有的张一娜就是上来打你的反拍，你就攻一拍都没关系。对，你攻一拍，你不要起来让他攻，他攻得太顺了，今天他加强了这个环节，所以我们第三拍多抢，组织进攻。 而且张一娜打我这个，他就打我反面了。
It's very different, doesn't he? Go so young when he's not wearing his contact lenses. Current world #1 in the mixed doubles. They were beaten flawless last year in the Superseries finals. Now, in the coach's role, because he and his partner have been eliminated from this year's tournament. I wonder if that's a sign of things to come in the future. Go Sung-hyun. He's still the best in the world as a player. Yes, it's usually a swim.
Second game, low wall. Play.
Well, that was a very, very hard-fought opening game, won by the 19-year-olds, Jia Yifan and Chen.
1 low.
That's a great third shot interception. It really is.
Service over. 1-all. Play.
Yes, I agree, umpire. They were taking a long time in between rallies. Missed it. Little shake of the head
Service
from
over.
Chang.
2-1.
She's been wearing that bandage I've noticed earlier in the week on her right calf muscle. Don't think it's too serious. I think it's probably preventative more than anything.
3-1. One.
Oh, I think the Korean pair need to be awfully careful here. Yeah, that will help their cause.
Service over. 2-4.
I think if they get too far behind in this second game, given the personalities of the Chinese pair, Steen, who seem to be so exuberant and seem to thrive on the excitement of being ahead, I think it'll be very dangerous for the Koreans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's nice from Lee So-hee.
Oh, I thought it stayed on their side, but it just rolled over.
3-4.
Oh, well, it was a miss hit, but what an excellent result.
Very lucky.
4-all.
Yeah, we all need a little bit of luck at times. Came off the front of her racket, look at that. The perfect shot. Well, the perfect outcome, I should say.
Five, 4.
Well, the Koreans don't want to change the shuttle.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
The thing is, in my opinion, it's obviously not okay, because if it was okay, the Koreans, they wouldn't mind changing it to another one that's also okay.
Yeah. That's very deep reverse psychology there, Steve.
Isn't it?
6-4.
Oh, this is amazing, isn't it? 5 straight points to the Koreans. The Chinese pair say that she touched the shuttle with her racket. Umpire doesn't agree.
No.
Let's have a closer look at that.
No.
Play.
No. Umpire was right. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree with the call. I don't think she touched it. But they've got all the luck in the world right now.
Well, they've challenged that.
Ihan challenges call out.
They hit the net, it tumbles over. The Chinese pair hit the net, it goes out.
We'll wait for Hawkeye. Yeah. They're looking up at the giant screen in the arena here. I thought it was definitely out, but what does Hawkeye say? That's what matters. Yeah, it was out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 8-4.
7 straight points now. That's drifted wide.
Service over. 5-8.
Oh, yes. There's that reverse slice on the final shot from the left-handed Chang Na.
Service over.
Once again,
9,
keeping it straight.
5.
It's lovely technique, isn't it? Look at that.
Place. Nine, 5. Play.
Yeah, well judged. It's well wide.
10-5.
9 of the last 10 points now.
And they're playing well.
Yeah.
They've had some luck, the Koreans, but they're also playing a good tactical game right now. Playing patient. Whenever they're in trouble, take the pace out of the rally. Or lift high to Jia Yifang.
Oh, was that broken strings? Didn't sound right. Yeah, strings broken.
11-5. Interval.
So 10 of the last 11 points and an 11-5 lead. Mid-game interval.
소희가 딱 놓고 나서 잡으려고 하면 이 동작 자체가 상대방한테 위험해서 얼마나 얼마나 시켜주고 쟤네들이 다 실수하잖아요. 포스터 게임 중인 거 우리가 다 실수 아웃내고 있단 말이에요. 쟤네들이 다 급하게 다
Normally just concentrates on singles coaching, doesn't he?
Yeah. This being the finals, it's only, of course, the qualified players, so it's only part of the Korean team that are here, part of the Chinese team and so on. So the players get everything paid for by the organizers, but if you want to bring coaches, the association have to pay themselves, and maybe that's not in the budget of the Korean team to bring specialized category coaches.
Very good point.
11-5.
You know, for the Danish team, there's a certain formula for how many coaches can go to the tournaments. It depends on the number of players. If there's more than a certain amount of players, then 2 coaches are going, and otherwise it's just 1 coach.
And team physio?
Team physio also, that's decided before the season in cooperation with the Team Denmark, which is the overall sports organization in Denmark for elite sports.
Oh.
They've got the plan now, the Koreans.
12,
Yeah,
5.
the Chinese coach is beginning to get a little bit frustrated with her players.
Well played, well played.
Yeah.
And right now, Jia Yifang is the weak link in the Chinese combination. When the Koreans lift in good position to her, she's not able to apply enough pressure.
Play.
And that gives the Korean pair the initiative right now.
There it is again.
Fantastic shot she's got there, Chang.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult.
14, 5.
13 of 14 points. Oh, it's landed in. Ooh,
Yeah.
it's called out. I'd challenge that. Yes, there's a challenge here.
10-10 challengers, ball out.
Well, I thought that landed clearly in. What about you, Steen?
Yeah, from the trajectory of the shuttle, I thought it would go out, but when I saw it land, I saw it was straight on the line.
Yeah. Good challenge.
Correction in.
Good challenge.
Service over. Place. 6-14. Play. Play.
No, that's gone wide. Yeah, it was very much the right down that side of the court.
Eight, 14. No, play.
Yeah, the psychological mind games. One pair wants to change the
9,
shuttle, the other pair
14.
says no. And then vice versa.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful drop shot.
Yeah, good variation.
And all of a sudden, they're right back in it again, aren't they?
14.
Yeah.
Service over 15-10.
Oh, that's good attack. Crisp smash there from Chen.
11-15.
Excellent placement too. That's the movement all in one.
Yes, and I think I explained it really badly before, if I explained it at all. But the thing is, if you jump and smash, you need to use your arms to sort of drag yourself up with, and if that's a normal part of your racket movement, then you can jump smash. If it's not a normal part, you can't jump smash.
Like the high jumper,
yeah,
that lifts his arms up and,
yes,
to get himself over the bar. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, interesting.
That would have gone long, I think.
Yeah. Now the celebrations after the rallies are once again in evidence.
And the Koreans, they walked very slowly. They twist almost a circle around themselves and looking really, really disheartened. They've got to find the spirit again, because they're only 2 points ahead now.
Yeah, now it's the Chinese who've just won 8 of the last 9 points.
Service over 16-13.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on the left-handed Jia Yifan.
Yeah, I think they were lucky here, because she's done really well in the mid-court game, but they've sort of gone away from lifting to her on the back court, and maybe that's because the Chinese pair had a chance to discuss it during the interval, what to do when Jia was placed on the back court.
Deceptive return of serve.
14-17. Lee.
That's not a good service return from Lee. That one directly into the forehand of Jia Yifan.
Oh, that could be a costly
Service over
mistake.
18-15.
pushed it wide. There's another error. And now just 2 points away from this second game. Green combination. No, that's going wide.
Service over, 16-19.
Just managed to reach it.
Service over, 17-19.
Oh, she had to use every single centimetre of her 164.
Had she been one shorter, then she would have missed it.
Thank you. Please. Lee, Chang, do not delay the game. Okay. Yes, yes. Play.
More psychological games. My opponent's going to redo her hair grips. I'm going to retie my shoelace. So game point opportunities now for the number 4 seeds, Chang and Lee So-hee. Good work by all 4 players on court. That final cross-court smash from Jia Yifan.
18-20.
Having played the drop from her forehand corner, and the cross-court round the head smash made to great effect. One game point opportunity well saved. Now, feeling the tension.
20.
Error on the return of serve. The 2 game points have come and gone. Just 1 more remains for the Korean pair. The Chinese are back level. The little celebration once again from Chen. 20 all, and we will require extra points. And there's a clear 2-point winning margin.
Amazing comeback.
Yeah, 5-14 down at one stage. And now a match point opportunity. Don't celebrate yet.
And she was so active after that service, Chen. Closing down the short drop shot from Chang Ye-na. There's no opening there, and that forced her to play the backcourt.
Oh, brilliant serve. I'm sure it was going short. And the former world junior champions from last year, a year on, are in the final of the Super Series finals. What an extraordinary comeback from 5-14 down to win in 2 straight games.
Jia Yifan, 23-21, 22-20.
23-21, 22-20 in a match just 3 minutes shy of the hour mark. My goodness me, they are talented individuals. Well, obvious delight for the Chinese youngsters. Yeah, well, she's going to be back later in the day, Cheng, because she's playing mixed doubles with Zhang Shiwei. My goodness. Well, I really didn't think at 5-14 that it would be 2 straight games. I thought they might still win, but I didn't think for a moment it would be 2 straight. What a comeback. What an exciting pair.